Hello there, beautiful people. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. End of August. We are officially entering September from tomorrow, but officially Bangladesh we are still having very, very high heat and humidity. It happens every year just before the winter. The weather goes very, very hot and humid. So I am back with this angle once again. I told you yesterday, day before yesterday, I kind of fell and I hurt my back, so a little bit difficult to sit on the stool, but on the bed, and I'm using a pillow, so I'm sitting on top of it for comfort, and I'm going to do a video for you quickly, list, just I think going to be the last video of this month of August 2022. So right now, as I was talking about the summer, summertime you need mostly something fresh, citrus. You guys know that I have done many summer lists this year, and I'm doing a lot more list for you to watch. You guys like many fragrances in one video, so this is going to be the same list, but I try to rotate my fragrances. I do not usually show you same old. I try to mix it up with some uncommon ones, the ones I haven't shown in some time. So basic idea of this review or list is these fragrances here I'm going to suggest to you. If you are experiencing very hot and humid weather, you don't want something very heavy, choking, sweet, kind of like dark. You need more citrusy, fresh, fruity, even if it's a little bit spicy, but it has to be refreshing. Okay, so moment you have high heat and humidity and you want to put something on, this fragrance will achieve that. Let's go one by one. First fragrance I'm going to show you, number 15, is CK1. This is a special edition bottle, and I think this fragrance is one of the most classic ones ever. A little bit collecting a little bit dust, but this one, when I smell it, the DNA, it's a little bit different with that, limited editions. Sometimes they change the DNA a little bit, but very beautiful bottle. Usually comes with a frosted white glass. This one is still inexpensive, and I say this, sometimes I feel it's too much floral, I get headache, but still very refreshing with the citrus and very light, sort of airy, ozonic vibe. One of the top sellers ever, CK1 by Calvin Klein. Number 14 I'm going to start with is, number 14 is going to be Boozy Cherry by Pendora Scents Paris Corner. This is a clone of Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Those who know, Lost Cherry comes in 50 ml. I don't know if there's bigger bottle, but extremely expensive. Very nice on the best sour cherry smell, which is good for winter. So why am I showing you this one? This is much lighter, the take on the original, and I actually am wearing this on my hand. Someone ordered a Decant. I was doing it, so I'm like, oh, I haven't worn this for some time. Very sweet, citrusy, tart, sort of like a cherry note in this. Very beautiful. I don't find so much booziness in this, but it's a very beautiful sour cherry smell, which is refreshing summer version of Lost Cherry. Definitely check it out. Pendora Scents, Boozy Cherry. I'll write down the names. So number 13, I'm going to go with one of my favorite classics, Dunhill's Pure. I always get the name wrong. Sometimes I get confused. Dunhill got another fragrance called Fresh. That one and this one I get confused, but this is discontinued, but still can be had for very good price point. Look at that bottle. It looks like so pretty. I think this is a 75 ml bottle. Yeah. But apart from that, this fragrance, it's really nice. It's kind of like an aquatic, ozonic, like a blue, fresh vibe for summer day. Really refreshes you, cools you down. That reminds me of a little bit of Dolce & Gabbana light blue, but much more wearable. Okay, check it out, Dunhill's Pure for Men. So number 12, I'm going to go with the fragrance. I heard this is discontinued, but I enjoy this. Summertime, it's got this pineapple leafy vibe, got the violet leaves, and it's kind of sweet, fruity, but mostly on the fresh side. This is Azure for Men from the, I think this is called Bentley. Yeah, Bentley For Men Azure or Azure. This is the blue bottle. Many people go past this one because they mostly go for like this house got that intense version, the man line, like Bentley For Men Intense, Bentley For Men, the Absolute. This one doesn't get much talk. I think the Silver Lake is getting so much more talk than this, but this is very good too. Decent longevity, very refreshing if you like violet leaves. Bentley For Men Azure. Take a look at it if you ever thought of it. It's a good fragrance to have summer casual usage. Summer casual usage. Okay, so number 11, they're gonna hit top 10. Number 11 is one of my recent purchases. It's called Trillium. Okay, and obviously this is so obvious. This is a clone of Elysium by Roja Dove. It's getting a lot of bashing for getting like exactly copying even the cap is nicer than the Perfume Cologne. This is a clone of the Perfume Cologne version. Honestly speaking, I do love Elysium a lot more than this, but the Elysium version, it's so expensive. Okay, I cannot suggest that to refresh yourself, like unless you're super rich, like, hey, I'm going to gym, let's put some Elysium. That doesn't happen with most of the people preserve that one for special occasion. This one, guilt free. The performance on this obviously is not going to be beast mode, 2 hours to 3 maximum pushing, but you have to refresh every 2 hours to get that freshness back. I really enjoy this. The opening is so lovely, so lovely. It replicates Elysium. The quality of this will really surprise you. Okay, presentation is very beautiful. It's Emir collection, so this is called Trillium. Check out my full review on this one. So 10 are 5 are gone, 10 left. Let's go one by one. Number 10, I'm gonna go with Gucci's beautiful unique collection. This one is called Gucci Guilty, I think Cologne Pure. Okay, but this one, even though released for men, I got a 150 ml bottle for a good reason. You know, the reason for you to try this, it's not your typical citrus or sweetness or any fruity. This is a fresh herbal green. That's what they made with this, you know. And I actually do give credit to Gucci. At first I did not like this that much. I was like, this is not sweet, this is not citrusy. But more and more I wear it, it's very relaxing. You know, it's like when you are out in the nature, you're doing some yoga and stuff, this will refresh you if you especially like green perfumes. Okay, Gucci Guilty Cologne, definitely check it out. That's number 10. Number 9, I'm going to show you discontinued fragrance. Get it before it's totally gone or the prices are super high. This fragrance is one of my most favorite summer fragrance from Bvlgari. This is Bvlgari Man Extreme or Extreme. This is such a beautiful citrus, cactus, that sort of a note combined. Just check out my reviews, mostly citrus. If you do love lemony perfumes, this will really give you excellent performance for work, office especially. It's an appropriate perfume, really nice bottle. And this is the one that actually shouldn't have been discontinued. That's what I feel. Extremely refreshing, Bvlgari Man Extreme. Nothing extreme about it, very citrusy, fresh, and also refreshing. So that's number 9. Number 8, I'm going to show you one of my favorite fragrances of all time. This is the best of them so far for me. This is called Swiss Arabian Shawq. Okay, the name goes like this, Shawq. So Shawq, basically this is the new style bottle. If you have the old style bottle, which is kind of like a bamboo shaped bottle, same juice, same longevity, everything same, just change the bottle design. Refreshing pineapple juice. If you do like the tropical vibe, you know, like you want something like a cocktail by the beach, you know, like you're spending some holiday time. You either like coconut based fragrances or citrusy, lemon, pineapple. This is pineapple juice. If you really smell like authentic pineapple, like not authentic, real pineapple fruit, ripe, and then you cut it in the center, the smell that you get, this is the one that gets the most pineapple. No Aventus, no Ultramale, no Sauvage gives you that feel of pineapple that like this one does. Better than pineapple vintage intense. That house, so expensive, not nowhere near performance of this one. Okay, I'm telling you not to compare, but the price that you get this for, it's a steal. Okay, this is called Shawq by Swiss Arabian, very refreshing pineapple juice. So that's number 8. Number 7, this is a very popular one. This is John Varvatos Artisan Pure. Officially discontinued, price a little bit higher than before, but I still say one of the most beautiful looking bottles. And if you like Tom Ford's usual like summer fragrances, this one will really, I mean, this is a collection worthy, full bottle worthy, not just a sample. Pick this fragrance up for summer. You will really enjoy this. And I will say John Varvatos, whatever they produce, this is one of their best offerings ever. John Varvatos Artisan Pure. Number 6, number 7. Number 6, I'm going to show you discontinued fragrance. Very sad. And I feel this fragrance is no less than any niche perfume of this type. This is Balmain. I think it's called Monsieur Balmain, okay, or Monsieur de Balmain, one of these. Look at the juice color. Okay, this is yellow, and this is basically based on neroli and lemon. I say if you actually ever enjoy Creed's Neroli Sauvage, one of the most beautiful creations, sadly with very poor performance on most people. I got decent but not beast mode. This fragrance is similar to that, like Chanel's Edition Blanche. If you like those two, this is a fragrance worth picking up. Under $100, if you can get this, will be excellent buy. This is so classy. This is a gentlemanly fragrance. It reminds me of Dior Eau Sauvage, Chanel, some of the colognes, some of the Armani Eau Pure, that style perfume, but the citrus is so zingy. It's just so refreshing, you know. One of the most beautiful formal fragrance with a refreshing opening, Balmain Monsieur. So that's number 6. So I have 5 left. Number 5, a fragrance I bought recent times. Sorry. And I bought a partial of it. I always wanted this. It reminds me kind of in a way CK Eternity, CK Escape, as well as Platinum Egoist by Chanel. But this one is not by Chanel. This is Dior, Higher Energy. Very underrated one. I did not say this is the best of this house, but you know, sometimes you don't need the best. Sometimes you need something that's good, you know, like refreshing, green, herbal. And this one, They say there's a pineapple vibe, like a fruity vibe, like mix of tropical fruit. I get that. Not so sweet. It's like a green, citrus, fruity, all three at the same time, sort of like hits you as an opening. And the dry down is a little bit tame, but it's really enjoyable. Definitely has a body to it. Check it out. Dior's High Energy. Check out my full review. Very high class juice if you can afford it. Number 4, I bring back a classic. Acqua Di Gio, the original OG. Many people till today, they tell me they love this perfume more than any of its flankers. The reason being, they have been using this for a number of years since it came out. Their father used it, and this fragrance still is in production. It still does have the same DNA, just the potency is a little bit less. For potency, you can go Acqua Di Gio, Profumo, whatever, but the refreshness of the ocean, like the frosted glass, this feel only will come from this original. I can tell you in terms of scent profile, Essenza is very good, but I wish if this was like Essenza performance, this would be unbeatable in market, but still expensive for a reason. Acqua Di Gio established this fragrance with lot of number of years, okay, history behind them. Sales like crazy on this. Acqua Di Gio by Giorgio Armani. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Darederms Eau Tres Fraiche. And most of you haven't seen this bottle. This is a refillable bottle of 130, 150 ml. I forgot. I think this is 125 ml, yes. So I bought like a together set. I used to have 125 ml, 200 ml. Those are finished. I have a small, I think 20 or 30 ml small bottle, sprayable, and this one together. This is discontinued. The new one, Eau Givre, is very, very good. Givre or Givre. Givre, I think, yes. It's very nice. That one is a frozen lemonade sort of vibe. This one is not frozen. It has a kind of cardamom mixed with citrus. Very refreshing, very unique still. Has that cologne sort of vibe. It's not the longest lasting, but I enjoy this. So refreshing during when it rains. Okay, I'm inside the bottle. Darederms Eau Tres Fraiche. The name says it all. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance right there. Refreshing. Number 2, a bottle of refreshment. I wish sometimes I can drink this. I could drink it. Versace Man Eau Fraiche. No matter how many fragrance you use, this one will be back in your rotation. Every now and then in high heat, you'll crave for this. You'll be like, man, I need some lemon. I need to cool down. Put this in the fridge for some time. It's a psychological thing, and you spray it on yourself and go out in high heat. You'll see how much refreshing vibe it gives you. Sometimes the musky dry down is not so nice for high heat. Kind of like too sweet, not so good. You need citrus. This is citrus, carambola, starfruit with a woody base. Beautiful fragrance, one of the best Versace ever made. Versace Man Eau Fraiche. What's the number 1 most refreshing fragrance that I prefer over all of these combined? Just for the review's sake, but Chanel is the winner today. Chanel Allure Cologne Sport or Sport Cologne. They same fragrance, minute differences, same perfume. If you can get 150 ml of this, get it. This is better than Dior Cologne in many ways, especially when it comes to performance. Dior Cologne, Dior Sport are very good, but longevity is half of this. This is for a cologne, lasts a very long time and very high class. I often go out, I see like the sun is up, it's so warm, it's like very humid. This is a fragrance for high class. I would say this is the highest class of fragrance in this whole list. If you talk about just sheer class, it beats for me like the Balmain, the Dior, the Versace, all of them, because of the smell. Chanel sometimes create magic. This is one of the best fragrances for summer. Okay, Chanel Allure Sport Cologne. Check them out and let me know which ones are your favorite. I will bring back once in a while Guerlain L'Eau Medial Cologne, Givenchy Gentleman Cologne, but I show them always. I decide to show something else. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Take care.